Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to build your PC from scratch with only a budget of 20,000 pesos. As you can see, we have two PCs right here. I have this one and this one. This one is already built. I built this one yesterday because I wanted to install games like VALORANT, Dota, so that I can show you today right now on the video the benchmark, the frames, how much frames you would get from this build. Today we're gonna use the ASUS A320M-K motherboard. This isn't a Wi-Fi board, so to fix that, I got this TP-Link AC600 Wi-Fi dongle, which is already dual band, 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz, so that would definitely help them if they don't need to do wiring. First, I'm gonna show you the parts that we're gonna use. I've shown you the motherboard, and now time to show you the big boys.
So now we're going to be going through all the price breakdowns for each part for this PC. For our CPU, we'll be using the AMD Ryzen 5 1600 for 4,083 pesos. For our GPU, I used the Palit GTX 1050 for 5,733 pesos. For our CPU cooler, I used the AMD Ryzen Wraith Spire for 512 pesos. For our case fans, I used the GSTORM 120mm fans for 346 pesos. For our hard drive, I used the WD Blue 1TB for 1,027 pesos. For our SSD, I got the RAMSTA 6800 for 1,055 pesos. I also got the Skihotar DDR4 8GB 2,666 MHz for 1,231 pesos per piece. So that's double because we're going to be using 16 gigs, and that's going to be a total of 2,462 pesos. For our PC case, I used the KEYTECH T800 Micro ATX for 717 pesos. For our motherboard, I used the ASUS Prime A320M-K motherboard for 2,641 pesos. For our PSU, I used the Inplay GS550P 550 watts for 1,020 pesos. Adding everything up, we'll be going to a total of 19,596 pesos. That's including shipping and vouchers.
But I bought these from Shopee, and the total cost is 20,000 pesos. But I bought it during 9/9 sale, and there was a voucher for 1,000 off, so it ended up going for 19,000.
So now we're just going through a little time lapse of how I built the PC because I don't want to take much of your time. Here we go. One thing to note, there's one thing I would like to mention. When I got this PC case from EasyPC, both of them had the exact same problem. The wiring for the power button of the PC case were both broken, so I can't use the power button of the PC case. Instead, I used both of the reset buttons to power up the PC case. It's just a good thing to note, so that I suggest also that you guys get a different PC case rather than this one, because this one is not really well built. Also, if you guys plan on doing this by yourself, be prepared to do a very good job at cable management, because this case, even though how I showed it, I couldn't get it to close as easily as you should be able to. Okay, so this is how the PC looks now that it's fully built and powered on. The lights are really good. I like that it's only white. The fans are only white, and it gives a very clean look to it, even though the wiring, the cable management is not so good because you can see everything. But for office work and if you're on a budget, this is actually not bad.
So right now we have an average FPS of 161, currently 175 FPS, with a minimum frame rate of 136 and a high max frame rate of 183. This is at 1440p at 165 Hz. As you can see, our frames are actually so stable. We're not going below 130, which is good. show you guys up close. Really, we're on this is our FPS right now. The temps is at 59 degrees for the CPU, which is not bad. GPU at 66 degrees at 90% usage. Okay guys, so for Dota, we're having 150 FPS. Actually, the FPS could be higher, up to 200 without all these dummy targets, but since we're in just this thing, we're gonna be spamming skills just to, you know, so we can like emulate an in-game patch when things are crazy. I mean, this might be too much, but bad. Okay, let's reset everything. Move all this crazy stuff. And it's already 170 FPS even though with 3 macro on the ground. So it's just gonna keep getting higher. So 200 FPS, stable. Yeah, so it's not bad. This is at very low settings. Like all the lowest settings you can see. I don't wanna be trying to play. It's the lowest settings, but I set the game screen render quality to 100 because who doesn't want to play at 100 render quality? That will just bring the quality to shit. So yeah, so this is not bad for Dota. Totally play Dota here. Okay guys, that's everything for today. So hope you enjoyed this building PC budget 20,000 peso PC, but honestly I got it for 19,000 because when I bought it on 99 there was a voucher for 1,000 peso off. So 20,000 minus 1,000, 19,000 for this PC. It's really nice. If you're really on a budget, you could get this and then you could buy a monitor, a keyboard, a mouse for like, I don't know, 10,000 ish if you're really on a budget, or maybe like even 5,000. You can do that. But I suggest even with this rig, this PC, I'd suggest getting at least 144 Hz monitor to enjoy everything your PC has to offer. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll send all the links down below. Bye.